Access to information is a foundational component of democracy, and it is under threat here in Canada. This is a big problem. So, access to information is essentially the series of laws and legislative documents that allow citizens to access information from their governments, information about what the government is doing, the decisions it made, the analysis it did. Right? That's how it's like the main mechanism that we can hold governments accountable. It's used a lot by journalists, obviously, but also historians, other academics, regular citizens. And it's part of the contract, right? It's like, okay, we'll give you the money, we'll give you our tax dollars so you can go run the province or the country. But in exchange, we get to know what you're doing because it's a democracy. It's not a monarchy, okay? It's not the aristocracy, right? So, I live in Ontario, and our premier or someone in his cabinet is about to table a bill next week, end of March, that is going to say that the premier, the cabinet, and all associated political staffers are exempt from freedom of information requests. What? This is insane. And they're going to make it retroactive to all the existing ones. But it's not just Ontario, and it's not just a conservative issue. There's also changes happening in British Columbia, the carving out of the freedom of information, the making it harder for citizens to get access. These delays, 30 days, it's not 30 days anymore. It's whenever we get to it. Privacy commissioners across the country are like, guys, this is not working. You are not being responsible to the legislative requirements, and these governments just seem to be blowing through them. There's also issues happening in Alberta. They passed some new legislation last summer that apparently exempts communications between political staff and ministers. This isn't right. It's one of the few, whatever bigger issue you care about, this is one of the foundational ones that will let you do something about those other issues. This is part of the contract that we make, right? We'll pay you to, and we vote for you, but we pay you. We pay your salary and we pay for the infrastructure that allows you to govern. You are accountable to us, the premier, the prime minister. These people are accountable to us in a democracy. Now, some people I know are going to write in and tell me I'm naive and the whole system's skewed, but whatever. Maybe I am, but you got to work with the system you've got. And I'm choosing to believe that our democracy is still moderately functional. But it's not going to be moderately functional for long if citizens stop getting access to the information that drives the decisions, that drives the actions of the government. So what can you do? Like what you can always do, make noise, make videos, write your MP, write your MPP. I write my MPP all the time. This is wrong. The access to information, it's the mechanism that's allowed journalists to expose, like here in Ontario, like the Greenbelt scandal or the skills development scandal, but not just for the current government. I mean, this goes back. It's a way that we hold governments accountable, and to lose that power, to have it become opaque. There's a great quote I found by the Privacy Commissioner in Ontario who said, these changes, it's about hiding government-related business to evade public accountability. If our leaders in this country, in Canada, are not accountable to the public, we no longer live in a democracy. That is how it works. So, I don't know. Whatever you can do, do it. This is a big issue. Questions or comments, as always, I absolutely love to hear them. And otherwise, hope everyone's managed to do okay.